Hey, this is your girl, msyelladiva, giving you another episode of the Never Ever Mets. Um, so give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. So let's get it started. Like in the words of what group was that? The Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started. Anyway, the episode starts off where Josh and Shay are, because the episode ended last week where Dymond told Shay that Alexis tried to get she tried no Josh tried to get with her before she left the house. Well, she left the house like the first day because she put her hands on Dominique. But she said that she tried to get with her. He tried to get with her that first night. I don't believe that kind of stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, so Shay, confronted Josh. Josh was like, "Listen, I ain't never lied to you. I ain't never lied to you, and I definitely ain't gonna lie to you about no what he say? No random asshole." so so he was just like, "I ain't never lied to you." So yeah, so she was thinking about it. Then she was just like, "Well, she don't know Alexis and she don't know Dymond, but she does know Josh. Since for 12 years she's known Josh. So she actually believes Josh, and to say that he didn't, try to screw no random asshole. Per per Josh's words, not mine. Okay. So then Josh tells Greg that Dymond told him Dymond told Shay that he was trying to sleep with Alexis, and she was like, "Well, why did she say that?" And Josh was like, "I don't know." So Shay was upstairs and she asked Dymond. She was like, "Well, why did she bring it up now?" And Millie was upstairs listening, and she was like, "I don't believe Alexis." And so she was just like, "Also, Alexis has my phone number." Shay said, "Alexis has my phone number. She could have reached out to me. Why she bring it up now, and why did she tell you?" And so Dymond was like, when y'all was going get matching tattoos, and she was like, "We still are." And she was like, "So we just I don't know if it was just her or if it was Alexis. Whatever the case may be, they felt like they were getting real close real soon, and they needed to tell her about what had transpired allegedly from Alexis and to Dymond. I don't believe it either, but it could be true. I don't know. That's not for me to say. But if Shay don't believe it, then it don't matter nowhere. So the host comes in and she said they have an activity. So they go into the backyard like they usually do, and they all the couples are put in what they call the hot seat, and the other couples have questions for them. Excuse me. So Jody and Aaron are up first. So somebody asked, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" So Aaron takes this question. He says, "Well, opening some businesses and going on spontaneous vacations and stuff." And so Jody was like, "I'm not mad at that." And so everybody was like, you ain't thinking about marriage. So Jody, says that, you know, um, we both feel the same about marriage. That it would be clearly a business decision, not a marriage for love. It would just be a business decision. And so Aaron was like, "Yeah, I ain't never met nobody who had the same views on marriage like I have." And everybody was like, "You is lying." and everybody was like, Greg was like, whatever Jody say, he agree with, and it's just like, yes, massa. Is that what we thinking, that we not into marriage? Okay, yes, massa. Cause anything she say, Jody agree with, and Aaron agree with, and I think that is the main problem. Aaron, let me talk to you. Jody is not attracted to you because you do whatever she say. That's why she attracted to Chris, because Chris, on the other hand, don't do what she say. Give her some pushback. You give her some pushback. And women don't like a man they can run over. And she been running over you since y'all got here. And that's the problem with y'all relationship, quote unquote, y'all relationship, is because she can run all over you. She not attracted to a man that she can run over. She's attracted to a man that she can't run over, that give her some pushback, that give her a challenge. Women like challenges also. So that's the reason why she's not attracted to you. You meet her requirements physically, because the next question is, are you physically attracted to each other? And Aaron, of course, said yes, and Jody said yes too, because she is physically attracted to you, but she is not mentally and spiritually attracted to you, because she can run over you. That is the problem, Mr. Aaron. I mean, that's the problem. Okay, that is the problem. I see the problem now. Yeah, that she can run over you, and women don't like men they can run over. Point blank. Period. So so Taronda asked, "Are you physically attracted to each other?" And Aaron says yes, and Jody says yes. But Taronda was like, "Jody, you look uncomfortable," and she said, "Yes, because I'm cold." You uncomfortable because you don't like being in this hot seat. Because people can probably tell that you lying, that you BSing. Anyway, the next couple is Josh and Shay. Shay said, "Bring it on. I know my man. My man, my man, my man." The question goes to Shay. Do you trust Josh? She said, yeah. Because apparently she got trust issues. And then the question went to her, saying, how does your mama feel about Josh? And she said that my mom or my sister doesn't know about Josh. She just knows I'm talking to somebody online, and I want to meet them in person. But Josh, come here. What's going on with your mouth? What's going on with your mouth? Do you got some black teeth in there? Come on. Listen, I wouldn't. Josh is handsome if he don't open his mouth. But once he open his mouth, you gonna have to take him to the dentist because you got beautiful teeth. Now you got an overbite, out this world. I think you was a thumb sucker, but that's fine. But at least they all in there, and they ain't rotten. Does Josh breath stink? Oh my God, Josh. Ooh, have you been smoking meth? What is wrong? I mean, allegedly, I don't know. Oh, you gotta take him to the dentist, honey. Shay, you gonna have to take him to the dentist, honey. Ooh, and you got babe. Okay. Josh is handsome all day long till he open his mouth. What is going on with these two? Anyway. All right, so she gonna have to take him to the dentist before he meet her mama, unless her mama got a rotten mouth too. And I don't know. I ain't gonna talk about nobody mama and stuff. But my mama would not. Mama. My mama don't play about mouths, honey. We was at the dentist every 6 months. Every 6 months. And she still go to the dentist. She's 70-something, okay? She still go to the dentist. She don't play that. She got all her teeth. She don't play. I couldn't take my mama. I couldn't take him to my mama house. She'd be like, honey. Anyway. So, the next couple is Sandia and Chris. And the question was, how you working through your communication issues? And Sandia's like, well, he working on it. Because it's his problem anyway. It is his problem anyway. It's not her problem. What is that? So then, she was like, Taronda was like, no, Chris was like, yeah, well, I'm working on it, but when I get home from work and things of that nature, I don't have time, to do this or do that. And so Taronda was like, well, what do you do? He was like, I'm an entrepreneur. She was like, so you don't have no time for nothing else but just making money? So she was like, you can't buy time. So you're going to have to make time. Millie, and Millie says, a man will make time for what he wants. That's a good point. A man will make time for what he wants. So then Chris was like, I spent 8 years with a woman and it was wasted. And I don't want to, waste my time and all that other stuff. And I was just like, okay. He real hurt about this 8 years that he spent with this girl, that he got to know her son and everything like that. And apparently she up and left. I don't know, why, but he has not gotten over that situation. So now he punishing Sandia for that situation, and that ain't right. That ain't right. So that that's going to be brought out with the marriage, the relationship expert at the end, because that's not right for him to make her suffer because this girl walked out on him, and I'm quite sure the reason why he walked out on her because because he just ain't that, he just got this caveman mentality. So, yeah, because then they said, how do you feel about being controlled by a man? They asked Sandia. And I think that, that's also his problem. And so she was like, he doesn't control me and I don't control him. And then they said, how do you feel about Chris having gender roles? And so she says, I just tell him what my opinion is, and he'll either do it or he doesn't. But and so then they asked Chris, do you feel like a man and a woman can be equal? And Chris doesn't believe that a woman and a man can be equal because he does not trust women's decision making. Oh, Taronda laid into him. She was just like, listen, you feel like you up here, but in actuality, you this way to a woman, because a woman, a woman is the creator of life, and without her, there would be no you. And she just laid into him. She was like, that's a slap in your mama's face, that's a slap in your auntie's face, that's a slap in your grandmama's face. She was just like, women can absolutely make decisions. They've been making decisions pretty much the whole time on this earth. So yeah, because we are the mothers of this earth. Contrary to popular opinion, we were the first beings on this earth, not the other way around. Because how you gonna create a woman? How you gonna create a man? Then you create a woman. How you create a woman because she got the womb. You create a woman because she got the womb. Then you create a man so he can put the stuff in there to create life. That makes no sense. Anyway, so Greg and Millie find themselves in a hot seat. Somebody asked Millie, how does she feel about Greg being a womanizer? And she says, it's not okay with me, but he said he working on it. I don't know when we got together, but I don't know when we get home what's gonna happen. And so Greg was like, I've shown you, have I not shown you that I could be the person you want me to be? And so he said, and Josh was like, don't let your past, Millie, interfere with your future. And she said, thanks, Josh, And so Greg was like, I would never hurt you, And so Taronda was like, you need to just bring the walls down a little bit. And Millie said, I'm working on myself. And I always feel the need to defend myself. And so Greg was like, let me be strong for you. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Oh, so Dymond and Aaron get on the hot seat. And that seat was kind of hot for them too, just like Chris and Sandia. They said, are you jealous of the young couples because you are older? And so Aaron was like, No, because everything they've been through, I've been through quadruple. I was just like, that don't sound right, but Aaron ain't really that communicative. I don't know. But yeah. So then Aaron said, I've been through plenty of relationships. And then Dymond said, she just laughed. She was just like, I ain't jealous of nobody here. And so they asked that Dymond love Aaron. And so she was just like, yeah, I love Aaron. And so everybody was like, we never heard that you love Aaron. We've heard Aaron say that he loves you, but everybody said that nobody heard you say that you love Aaron. And so Aaron was like, yeah, because she always with me. And she telling me that she love me. And so ATL Aaron said, so y'all agree that things can happen to a couple and the rest of the house don't see it, but it still be real. Ooh. Stick and move, Aaron. Stick and move. Jody was like, ooh. And everybody's like, oh. Because, Aaron has been on ATL Aaron and Jody's relationship like white on rice. Like he I don't see, that she love you and she want to be with you and all that other stuff. So and ATL Aaron was like, yeah, so things can take place outside of the house and the couples not see it, but it still takes place and it still be real, even though it ain't real. But I get his point. I get his point. So yeah, he stuck Aaron BBW Aaron stuck his foot right in his mouth, honey. Stick and move, Aaron. Stick and move. So then Dymond throws BBW Aaron under the bus, saying he's the only one that's been down on Jody and Aaron, and put them in the hot spot or whatever. And so everybody was like, oh no. No. So of course they played the flashback. And so basically Dymond and Aaron has been in Brandon and Sienna's relationship, who is now gone. Chris and Jody's relationship. And Josh and Shay's relationship. No, not Chris and Jody. Aaron and Jody's relationship. What? Chris and Jody? Chris? Jody? Yeah, Chris and Jody. Yeah, because they don't have a relationship, but they were saying that Jody talks more about good things about Chris than she does about her own man. So Chris and Jody and Josh and Shay. So they got caught in that lie. And Greg was like, listen, I respect y'all, I'm saying this from a good place, but y'all been in everybody's relationship. And then Shay just go the hell off to the point where Taronda was like, girl, calm down. Because she just was like, y'all all be in a relationship and da. She was like, y'all, they weird, they old, they miserable. I was like, oh. she went off. Okay, to the point where Toronto was like, "You need to calm down, girl." And so they go back in the house. Shay's still fussing. She calling her friend, saying that they old, they weird, and all the other stuff. So, BBW Aaron go upstairs and follow behind her, talking about, you make it. What she said? He said, you making me feel so good about myself. And she was like, get on with that. Get away from me. And so Josh had to literally calm Shay down. Like, listen, I don't like this, this side of you. You need to calm it down. So she finally calmed down. But Dymond and Aaron are in the room, and Aaron, they agreed that they're not giving no more advice to any of these couple. And then, Dymond, and I think this comment was directed to Shay. I can't help it if I'm pretty too. I hope they have a reunion. I hope they have a reunion. Because I need to know if Shay caught that. You trying to say that Shay ain't cute? You trying to say that Shay ain't cute? I don't know, girl. Okay, so Diamond daughter come. She gives Aaron her blessing. Yeah, whatever. So then the relationship expert comes, and Josh and Shay, they said, how do you work on your communication? And she said, Shay was like, I'm working on my communication because, sometimes, when I get mad at Josh, I just blow up at him, and so she was like, and I don't talk to him. I, cuss him out, let him have it, whatever, block him. And so the relationship expert was like, how do you deal with it? He was like, listen, we argue 1,000. What's one more? we argue 1,000 times. What's one more? Chris and Sandia, he's running away from his emotions because he don't really want to get into. Basically, he's saying that Sandia basically has to show him a consistency, and basically then he'll give his heart to her, but she needs to show him a consistency, because his heart has been broke with this 8-year relationship. We'll see. I can see if he was I won't say he's not a good person, but if he wasn't so rude and obnoxious, I can see showing him some consistency. But you got to get your opinions of women better than that, because you coming off cross rude and obnoxious, and I can't be bothered with that. But that that's just me. Then Sandia could be, but not for me. So Jody and Aaron, and this is where the episode ends. So the relationship expert asked, when y'all first met, how did you feel? And Aaron was like, I felt intoxicated. And when they first met, and I was just, just over the moon, basically. And so Jody was like, I felt awkward, and I felt like he was doing too much. Jody, let that boy, let that boy, um, let that boy go. But she don't want to get off the show, so cause the last question is, do you think that is worth pursuing? And that's where it ended. But because they're in the next episode, I think she's gonna say yeah. Because if they weren't on the next episode, then I think she said no, it's not worth pursuing, and then Taronda gonna kick him out the house. But I think she said yeah, but I don't think she is worth pursuing to her. They said, where do you see yourself with him in 2 months? And Jody says she don't even know. Like I said, Aaron, she don't like a girl. She don't like a guy. She can run over. That's the problem. So you just a nice guy, and she gonna run over you. That's point blank. Period. Okay. Anyway, end it. Do you think it's worth pursuing? She gonna say yeah, so she can stay on the show. But like, share, and subscribe. This is msyelladiva. Give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.